Hey, I'm Josh with Bass Buzz, and today we're going to learn a super simple pattern you can use to play over a blues. So if you're a beginner and you're wondering what to play over blues, this is a great place to start. There's no music theory required, just a simple pattern we're going to play and have some fun. The simple blues pattern we're going to learn today will work in a lot of different blues feels. It'll work on a shuffle or a straight beat because we're just playing quarter notes. It'll even work over a major blues or a minor blues because we're not playing a third. But you don't even need to understand all that because there's no theory required to play this. I'm just going to show you the pattern and you're going to be able to apply it to this groove. So before I teach it to you, let's take a listen to the groove we're going to be learning to get it in your ear. There are only 3 chords in this whole progression, and we're going to play the same pattern on each one of them. So this is going to be super simple. Let's start with the first chord, which is an E chord. We're going to start with our pinky finger on the A string, 7th fret, which is an E. That's the first note. The second note, ring finger, 7th fret of the E string. Okay, so pinky on the 7th fret of the A, ring finger on the 7th fret of the E. Then we go index finger back to the A string, 5th fret. Okay, that's a D natural. And then our final note is the same note we started on, 7th fret on the A string with the pinky, which is an E. So we just go 7th fret on the A with the pinky, 7th fret on the E with the ring, 5th fret on the A string with the index, and then back to pinky on the 7th fret of the A string. E, B, D, E. Okay, and that's the pattern we're going to play over and over just as simple quarter notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so there's that repeated note from beat 4 to the following beat 1. We go E, E twice in a row when we're looping around like that. Let's try playing that pattern together in tempo. I'll count us off 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we'll start together on the next one. Okay, we'll start nice and slow before we get into the full play along. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pinky, ring, index, pinky, E, B, D, E. One more, E, B, D, E, and stop there. Now we're going to move that pattern to the other 2 chords one at a time. The next chord in the progression is an A chord, so let's find an A on the 7th fret of the D string, and now we're going to do the same pattern in relationship to our new starting note. Okay, so pinky on the 7th fret of the D string, which is an A, then ring finger over on the 7th fret of the A string, and then can you guess where the next note's going to be? 5th fret of the D string with the index finger, and then back to the starting note, 7th fret on the D. So 7th fret on the D with the pinky, 7th fret on the A with the ring finger, 5th fret on the D with the index, and then back to 7th fret on the D with the pinky. Okay, and that's the A chord. Let's play that together a couple times, nice and slow. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pinky, ring, index, pinky, and stop there. Cool, so that's the A chord. We've got one more to go, which is the B chord. We're going to take what we just did, scoot it up 2 frets. So now pinky on the 9th fret of the D string. That's our first note. Then we go ring finger on the 9th fret of the A string, index finger on the 7th fret of the D, pinky finger on the 9th fret of the D, right where we started. Okay, let's try playing that together a couple times. 1, 2, 3, 4. 9th fret, 9th fret, 7th fret, 9th fret. Pinky, ring, index, pinky. One more time. B, F sharp, A, B. Okay, great. And if you're not following with the note names part of this, just worry about the strings and the fret numbers. That's totally fine for today's lesson. So now we know how to play all the constituent parts of this groove. How do we put it together? That's where the 12-bar blues comes in. So the 12-bar blues is a very commonly used blues form you can hear in probably thousands of songs. So you get a lot of mileage out of knowing this form. But you don't have to memorize it for today. Just follow along with me. So 12 bar, each bar is going to be once through our pattern, okay? Because we're playing 4 quarter notes in our pattern. The song's in 4/4, so a bar has 4 beats, blah, 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 blah. So 12 bars means we're going to go through 12 patterns, okay? So the 12 bar progression is usually organized into 3 groups of 4. So in our first group of 4 bars, we're just going to play through our E pattern 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4. Now in our second group of 4, we're going to go 2 patterns on the A chord. So that's when we're starting on the 7th for the D string. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, and then back to the E chord for 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. Now the last group of 4 bars is where we change it up the most. We're going to go B for 1, A for 1, and then E for 1, and then finish on B for 1. And that takes us around our full 12 bar form. So let's try that together nice and slow before we bring in the track, and then we'll start playing with the track, okay? Ready? So I'll call out the chords as we're going to change. So 4 E's, then 2 A's, 2 E's, then we go B, A, E, B, okay? And that gives us our 12 bars. Ready? Let's try it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Starting on E, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4. Last one. 4, 2, 3, 4. And I move to A. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. Then back to E. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. Here's our last group of 4. B, 2, 3, 4 to A. 1, 2, 3, 4 to E. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then back to B. 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's finish on an E together. Boom. You just played a 12 bar blues. Nailed it. One quick note on the right hand, it really doesn't matter what fingering you use for this. We're playing at a slow enough rate that even if you just use one finger for plucking this whole time, you'd be totally fine. So just rest your thumb somewhere comfortable and just pluck with 1 or 2 fingers, whatever you feel comfortable with, and that'll totally work for this groove. All right, it's time to jam along with the track. We're gonna do slow, medium, and full speed like you heard in the preview earlier. Let's get going with the slow speed. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, E, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4. Last one, here comes the A. 4, A, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3. Back to E. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3. Here we go to B. 1, 2, 3, 4 to A. 2, 3. Back to E. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then to B. And back to E. Great work. So if that's as fast as you can handle right now and you're not ready for the faster speeds, what you can do instead of just rewinding the video is you can go to bassbuzz.com and we have extended audio play-alongs for all 3 speeds, including like a karaoke no bass version of the full speed. So you can get your groove on a little bit longer there. But for brevity, we're going to keep moving here and we'll go to the medium speed. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. E, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pinky, ring, index, pinky, right? Stick with that fingering. To A. Then back to E. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3. Now we go to B. To A. To E. To B. And finish on an E. All right, let's try this at full speed. So we're going to go 2 choruses this time since we're moving a little faster. So this will be twice through the 12 bar form. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. E, 2, 3, 4. Awesome work getting through the play-alongs. And again, if you're not quite at the full speed yet, head over to BassBuzz, use the extended audio so you can practice some more. This is a really great pattern for you to be comfortable with, and all you have to do to use it on your own in the future is find your root note anywhere on the A, D, or G strings so that you've got a string beneath you. Let's say I'm looking for a C chord. I'll just find a C on the A string, 3rd fret, and then I'll play the same pattern we just played. I go down a string to the same fret, then I go to a note 2 frets below where I started, and then I hit the note I started on beat 4. Okay, so this is a pattern you can move anywhere on the neck. You could use it on a blues in any key, major or minor, swing or shuffle. There's a lot of options with this pattern. I intentionally made this lesson very low on music theory just so we could play some music together. However, it's really good to learn that stuff. So if you want to learn music theory in a non-frightening way and learn all the technical and musical essentials for becoming a good bass player, I really encourage you to check out my course, Beginner to Badass, and you can learn more about that at bassbuzz.com. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time.